Taylor tape brought to you by the Army National Guard. Taylor Johnson, 32. Andrew Sanchez is 35. Sanchez is the taller fighter, weighed in 1 pound heavier. He's got a reach advantage on the arms, but the longer legs go to Taylor Johnson. Andy Shepard with light heavyweight action.
The following fight takes place in the light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a wrestling specialist and stands 6 feet 1 inches tall. He weighed in officially at 205.5 pounds. Across 20 professional fights, has earned a record of 13 wins and 7 losses. Fighting out of Shiloh, Illinois, Andrew El Dirty Sanchez. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is also a wrestling specialist and stands 6 feet even. He weighed in officially at 205.25 pounds and holds a professional record of 9 victories and 3 defeats. Fighting out of Redmond, Oregon, Taylor Tombstone Johnson. The referee in charge, Keith Peterson.
There's Keith Peterson equipped with the ref cam. Taylor Johnson, the underdog that Ian Parker tells us is very live. He's in the orange shorts.
Sir, you ready? Sir, you ready? Fight.
Sanchez in the black and gray. Hands down and loose for both fighters early.
Nice little pull counter there from Sanchez.
That's what you expect from Taylor Johnson. He likes to move forward and swing. Randy, I'm very curious to see how both of these guys use their wrestling backgrounds, because oftentimes when two powerful grapplers square off, it turns into a striking bout.
Absolutely. Their skill sets negate each other, and then they end up using the other skills that they've developed, and who's done the best job at developing those.
Sanchez with that sort of bouncing karate stance here. Almost feinted the overhand right, trying to get a read.
Yeah, he's been looking for that shot a lot here in round 1. Both NAIA All-Americans, both champions as well.
Snatch single there, but Sanchez thinks better of it, and a nice knee here from the clinch. And Johnson tosses up a head kick on the separation.
Yeah, nice kick off the break there.
Dirty boxing by Johnson there, a little dirty boxing, got that clinch, and then had a couple shots.
Another low kick there from Sanchez. You can't wear too many of those from a guy who's probably walking around about 220 pounds today. More clinch work here.
Yeah, Johnson has found some great success with that collar tie or tie clinch. Excellent knees up the middle, but Sanchez doing a great job from the outside.
£205 elimination bout. There's the fans on Twitter. 2 fights, 2 stoppages so far. Both of those showcase bouts. Now we're into the regular season action, and both of these light heavyweights will be chasing a finish. We'll see if we can make it 3 for 3.
Sanchez with the body lock, inside control. Johnson doing a good job with that overhook or whizzer, trying to keep his hips free and not get drugged to the mat.
There's Impa Kasunganai draped with the American flag. His bout at 205 pounds still to come here on ESPN Plus. Sanchez very temporarily dragged Johnson to the mat, right back to the feet.
Like to see Johnson re-pummel, get a little inside, take both those, at least one of those inside underhooks away from Sanchez.
Yeah, Sanchez with some good pressure here, good head position.
He does have the hands locked around the body.
Yeah, there he goes. That's what he was looking for. Nice takedown there by Sanchez, right into side control.
Classic body lock by Sanchez. He twists one way, gets that resistance, uses that resistance against him to take him back.
There you go.
And Taylor's got to be careful not get mounted here. Sanchez was looking for excellent pressure, really pinning those shoulders to the mat is Sanchez.
There you go. Keep working. Don't let him rest at all.
Nice job by Johnson to get back to half guard. Now trying to sit up.
There you go. Keep working.
Less than 1 minute to work here for Tombstone. Sanchez trying to pass all the way to a mount. Thinks better of it, settles back down to control.
Make him feel all your weight.
Get that V grip in your left hand. V grip left hand, armpit.
Keep working, guys. Keep working.
Keep working, Andrew. You gotta
Sanchez
keep
with some
working.
excellent control.
Keep your breathing.
Good awareness
There you
here,
go. Keep
really
working.
trapping him up against the cage.
Doing good. Keep working.
Johnson trying to roll to his knees, he does. Now in a good position to get back to his feet. He's got the cage there to protect the back.
Got to stand up. There he is.
Keep working.
Johnson using footed switch for a second.
Oh! Illegal
There was
knee!
an illegal knee!
Over there, over there. You got you.
And there's the time from Keith Peterson pausing the action. He just threw it too quickly.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
knows
it's
it.
coming.
He's really upset with himself. Got a little excited off
stay
that
right there,
break.
please.
I'm not sure he realized Sanchez's knees were still on the mat. Man, hopefully Sanchez is going to be able to recover here.
So we'll check him out.
I mean, both knees on the mat there, about as clear as day. And Johnson saying, I'm sorry, but damage is done.
For what it's worth, Sanchez was clearly lucid enough immediately after that knee landed to protest to the referee, which would indicate that maybe he's got enough wits to continue in this fight. We'll see what the doctor says about it.
He didn't seem to be stunned. He responded right away, even to Johnson coming over and saying, oh man, I'm sorry.
All right, I'll be right back. Tell me where you're at. All right. So, if we're unable to recover, he's giving him a chance. I didn't get to see the review, but he's on both knees, and he just cracks him. That's a DQ. Yes? Okay.
So you heard it there. Keith Peterson verifying with the commission
Hey, let's
that
just stay
if
over here,
Sanchez
away
is
from
not
me,
able to
all right?
continue, it'll be a disqualification, which further muddles the picture in the light heavyweight division because both of these guys need points.
We're going to be okay. Okay. Sir. Thank you, Doc.
Sanchez stands up, says he's ready to go.
1 point.
1 point deduction
1 point.
will put Johnson
1
behind the 8 ball.
Okay.
Sanchez doing the
We're gonna
right
go back
thing
here
here,
first.
not finding the
You're
easy
gonna
way
back
out
up
of
for
this
me.
fight.
So, keep it clean,
You can
sir.
see the odds have swung further
Got
into
it.
the favor of Andrew Sanchez. Touch of the gloves and another apology. And 12 more seconds in the first round. Final few seconds will tick away here.
Ah, good.
Round 2 when we return. We have seen guys
Sir, you
previously
ready?
in the sport of
Sir, you
mixed
ready?
martial arts who
Fight.
know the situation. They get dinged like that, and the fighter who got hit by the illegal strike knows, I can get out of here and get an easy win.
Yeah.
Sanchez doing the right thing, showing that he actually wants this fight. He is on the takedown attempt again. Oh, and
Right to the knee,
Johnson
rolls right to a
Knee-bar.
knee bar. Sanchez able to turn his knee, needs to escape that knee line. Johnson might be in a difficult position here if he's not able to get back to his feet or roll again. Yeah, absolutely, you know, Sean, to your point, very honorable of Sanchez to continue fighting. And now he's in a great position. And again, it's important to note, he won round 1. It'd be a different story if Johnson won round 1. It'd be 9-9, so he's up 10-8 in round 1 here. And again, in a good position here against Johnson.
Keep control.
His head inside if you can.
Hips, 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 hips.
Or to my eyes, I should say, it looked like he won round 1. It should be pretty clear.
It's probably a fair assumption.
Yeah.
Especially given the deduction. Johnson trying to fight back to his feet, and now Sanchez has his right arm trapped behind him. Johnson able to get it back. Left hand from the top control for Sanchez.
Sanchez going right back to that body lock. Taylor's going to be able to get to his feet here. See if he can bring him right back down to the mat.
Good balance there from Johnson. Circles back to the center of the smart cage. Oh, cracking right hand. Johnson landed one on the ear of Andrew Sanchez.
Sanchez had a nice response there with the right hand, again looking for that pull counter. But it's been impressive to see the development of Sanchez. You had a chance to see him back when he won the Ultimate Fighter Tough 23 way back in the day. Really was just a grappler, but has made big improvements with his striking over the years.
If Tough 23 was way back in the day, how far was Tough 1, Kenny?
You know what? I don't quite remember. Hey, Randy was a part of that season too. We're both.
Stay at range, Andrew. Play that range.
2005.
Yes.
Uppercut, the hook, and now another knee attempt here from Johnson, trying to find his range.
Blood out of the left eye of Johnson.
Sanchez really mixing it up nicely. And, you know, for Johnson, who committed that foul, that can throw off your game a lot too, you know, and it seems like Johnson really hasn't been the same since that foul was committed. Oh, nice right hand from Johnson.
And then another knee, grabs that plum as quickly as he can. Sanchez shrugs it off, but not before he absorbs a nasty knee to the body. Left hook landed there for Johnson.
Big shot.
Saw a little wobble from Sanchez. Now they grab the clinch.
Yeah, Sanchez just lifting that chin a little bit too high when he jabs. Excellent jab, but that chin kind of out of position there. Nice leaping left hook from Taylor Johnson.
It's a beautiful punch, Kenny.
I know a guy who used to use that.
Sanchez keeps his hands very, very low.
We saw him in that karate stance, kind of hands low, bouncing around earlier. I don't know if he... Stiff jab from Johnson. Rocked Sanchez.
Yeah, I mean, there's a momentum shift right now, guys. Taylor Johnson starting to take over here with his striking.
If he can land a couple and keep himself at range, keep stifling his punches by bringing his feet a little bit too far in and allowing Sanchez to grab a hold of him. We'll see if he can figure that out in the final 40 seconds.
Nice head movement there from Taylor Johnson. Oh, big right hand!
And you see him just walking forward Terminator style, not in a rush. Final 10 seconds of a very interesting round number 2, and a third frame to come after that leaping kick.
Good job. Sir, you ready? Sir, you ready? Fight.
Randy, round 2, I think a tough one to score because Sanchez did control some of the positioning and the wrestling early.
In my mind, he got that takedown, but he didn't really do any damage or do anything with that. I think that scores him a point, the same as landing a good punch, honestly. So I still think that Johnson won the second round. Sanchez more than likely had a 10-8 first round with the deduction of the point.
They're cracking away here, both men with the urgency, wanting a bonus point in the standings.
Randy, I agree with you, and Johnson looks like he's starting to get tired here in round 3.
Could come down to who's got the deeper gas tank here. Good work in the corner on the cut on Taylor Johnson's left eyebrow. That was leaking pretty aggressively at the end of the second round. So far, nothing flowing. Sanchez intercepted Taylor Johnson's forward movement with a jab there.
Don't worry about going low. Don't go too low.
Johnson looking for that takedown now, trying to rip that ankle away, and he does. Sanchez right back to his feet, though.
That's it. Right to beat the Weezer. Right to beat the Weezer. Step behind it. Good. Hips in. Nothing big. Nothing big. Make sure we can release and punch here. Don't let him turn you.
Sanchez with a body lock here. Johnson trying to counter it with the overhook.
Hands are open. Good.
Sanchez attempted that same takedown there that was successful in the first round, where he shifts directions and pulls Johnson back over his leg. Johnson wise to it here in the third frame.
Big.
Really like to see Johnson re-pummel him. Sanchez does a nice job of shrugging him over and taking his back in the standing position.
Yeah, that was beautiful. He's trying to drag Johnson down to the mat, unable to do so far.
Johnson's going to try to swim over and get that overhook again, that whizzer again, if he can.
Saw a brief lift there from Sanchez. They've gone all the way around, circling on the outside of the smart cage barrier.
There's the swim. He's got the overhook now. I'd like to see him re-pummel with that other side and get the underhook on that side. Pull himself in chest to chest. There it is, right there. Oh, Sanchez re-pummel. Not going to give that up easily. Now Johnson trying to get it on the other side.
And earns the separation there. With 2 minutes left, nice jab there from Johnson. There is a possibility here, if Johnson can win this round, and we think he won round 2, where this fight could end in a draw. As far as the season standings, a draw is good for 1 point. Ooh. Better than 0, but not good for either man in the playoff race. Johnson getting aggressive here, trying to make something happen in the final 70 seconds.
Yeah, you'll look at Johnson, it looks like he's tired, but then he'll explode with a combination out of nowhere. Sanchez has to be careful. Nice right hand by Sanchez.
It's almost like Johnson setting a trap, trying to dare him to come in.
Little bounce back in the step of Sanchez after he landed that. Both men running out of time to put an exclamation point on their performance here.
Nice right hand over the ear of Sanchez. I think that caught him.
Once again, though, Johnson went in too far on the strikes to follow it up and ends up chest to chest. You know, Ken, I just can't imagine over pursuing and striking like that.
I think Taylor's been watching a lot of Sean O'Connell fights. Oh, almost a takedown there.
Trying again here as the final seconds tick off.
Johnson trying to frame Sanchez's head out, create some space. Big spinning back misses.
High kick attempt and another. Final bell.
I love those kicks off the break that Taylor Johnson keeps throwing. Missed with that one, though.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards, who scored this contest. 29-27 Sanchez, 29-27 Johnson, and 29-27 for your winner via split decision, Andrew Sanchez!
Andrew Sanchez with the split decision victory, good enough for 3 points